everyone and welcome back to another Sims 4 building challenge. Today I'm going to be randomizing how many rooms to have in my house and how many floors to have in my house. And honestly, I'm already terrified, but you know, that's a recipe for a chaotic disaster video. I don't do a lot of like multiple floor buildings. I really love a good Sandra special bungalow, so I thought that maybe it would be interesting if we actually go up in floors today. But I thought that that would just be boring. Like, I mean, why would I just go up the stairs? But why don't we also spin the wheel for the number of rooms we have to have? And I don't mean like 2 or 3 extra rooms. Right here we have got a spin the wheel that goes from 7 to 20, which you may be like, Sandra, that's such a random number to pick. But yes, usually a Sandra special that I built is like 7 rooms, but I want more. Since it's going to be a random number of rooms, I want to merge it with a random number of floors. So in The Sims, you can only go up 4 different floors, which if there is a mod to maybe do more, please let me know because I don't know it. Up above higher than that, it won't let you. So I'm thinking, why don't we randomize between 2 and 4? Obviously, just forgetting about 1 because I want to do more than just 1 floor. And hopefully we'll get like at least maybe 3 or 4. And in those floors, we would have to fit all of those bedrooms into. Again, this does seem quite a normal challenge, but half of the challenge is going to be me fitting those to make it look like a nice house, but also figuring out what type of rooms to do. So I'm thinking we could do some kids rooms, which I don't do enough of, and I raise my hand and hand on my heart, I don't do enough of those. But in preparation for Adventure Awaits, since that's a very kid themed pack, I'm really getting into like the spirit of introducing kids into this. Before we go straight into this, don't forget that you can use my creator code if you are going to be purchasing any packs, and of course don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of these wild ideas. And if at any point of this sparked an idea that you would like me to try in The Sims, please don't forget to let me know down in the comments, because I also think that this idea did stem from one of you guys' comments, so I really appreciate all of your support and feedback all the time. I reckon we should spin for the amount of floors first, because that would be kind of funny to see what we're working with. So without keeping you in the dark for too long, let's spin the wheel for how many floors am I going to be building today. Oh lord, oh my god, of course it is. Oh my god, I'm so scared. No, but also I guess yay, because that's gonna be more fun. But 4 floors, it's like Sandra never builds upstairs and now all of a sudden she has to do 4 floors. I really hope I don't just get like 7 rooms now, because that would be really difficult. Like, I guess I could do an attic as 1 floor, you know, that kind of way. But if I get only like 7 or 8 rooms, I'll be very disappointed. But also if I get 20 rooms, I'll be equally as disappointed and horrified. So anyways, let's spin how many rooms we have to fit into our 4 floors. I don't even want to look, I'm terrified. No, don't, no. 9 rooms. Are you kidding me? I need to go. I need to leave. I gotta go. This was my worst nightmare, because what am I supposed to do with these floors? Oh god, okay. So ladies and gentlemen, today Sandra will be making a 4-story home with only 9 rooms in it. That's just fantastic. Let me just get this straight. What are 9 rooms? 1 could be a bedroom. Let's get creative here. 1's gonna be a bathroom. We're going to, of course, have a kitchen as 1. Of course, a dining room. Definitely a sitting room, and then an office, right? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your bog standard, literally Sandra special, but to make it a 7, I usually do a hallway, which in this case, of course, we will have to have a hallway because we're going to have to do stairs. Now, there's going to be a hallway on each level. So can I just count each level's like hallway as 1 hallway, if you get me? Because, of course, this is going to be a hallway, but then once I go upstairs, this will also have to be a hallway. So I kind of want to just count that as 1 hallway. How many times can I say hallway in one video? Jesus Christ, Sandra. So we will have hallway as room number 7, right? So then let's think about what else could we do. I guess logically, it would probably make sense to have like a bedroom for a kid. So we can have a child. Oh, let's actually throw in a toddler and a child in the same room. I never do rooms like that because I'm sure that's also a reality for a lot of people, just having, oh my god, I love that bed, honestly. Sorry now, with this little toy in there, oh, that's adorable. But I'm sure that's a normal thing to share your room with some siblings. So maybe we should have a room for a toddler and a child. So that's 8. So now I'm like, okay, we might need a second bathroom, which technically would make it 9. And then what? And that's it. And I have to fit that in 4 floors. Are you kidding me? How is this going to work? This is not going to work if I have 4 floors. Okay, screw it. We might just have to have 1 bathroom. Oh god, guys, this is bad. Right, Right, let me start building because I need to visualize this before we move any further. I'd actually build this way on this lot today. You know, also when Sandra goes into Newcrest, that things are about to go down, and God, you know they are about to go down. Okay, let's maybe do a nice little, actually, I don't know. Let's start with the kitchen at the back, right? So lovely little regular kitchen. Do people have sitting rooms upstairs? Maybe we could do like a fun little sitting room scenario up the stairs. We could have like a fun little dining room off of the kitchen. How exciting, how ideal. This could be like our hallway. Sorry, and then what? And then where does Sandra go? So like logically, if you divide 9 by 4, that's 9 divided by 4. Is that even right? So 9 rooms divided by 4 floors means that I have to have 2.25 of a room per floor. What? So if I do 3 rooms at the bottom, right? So if we have like that as our downstairs of the house, this is not gonna work. We could do like a nice like side garden scenario here then as well, coming out of the kitchen and the dining. That being our hallway, right? So then when we go upstairs, on this floor, logically, I'd want to do maybe like the kids' room. The kids' room could be quite big because like, you know, they're both of them are sharing a room. So we could have like a nice spacious room. Oh gosh, this is not looking good. Maybe this is enough actually. Maybe that could be their room. And then we could also have like the parents' room like that. And then also have like a little bathroom. Well, it's actually not a little bathroom. It's a nice shaped bathroom. So we ignore this as a room because that is still a hallway. Surely I can do that because if I have to count a hallway for each floor, then that's already 4 rooms gone and I only have 9 rooms to work with. Surely I'm doing this right. So anyways, we've got 3 rooms at the bottom, 3 rooms on the second floor. Oh, I've got to fit stairs. Oh my God. Wait, what? Okay, I could just do the stairs on top of each other like this, but I had to expand the house a small bit. But like now that I think about it, it's going to be a 4-floory house. But am I allowed to put like roofs on like the middle floors and then have more roofs upstairs? I really don't know how this is going to look, guys. So far, it's looking like a nightmare to say the least. Well, I guess we could extend like the kids' room and the parents' room like this, right? You know, these rooms can be big. No one's stopping us. But then like I need a bathroom somewhere. So let's count hallway as 1 room downstairs. And this is also going to be the hallway for here. Yeah, okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then up on the higher floor, we'll have to have another hallway. But here maybe at the top of the stairs, we could have like a nice hefty bathroom. And we could do a really fun office. Oh, where's the sitting room? Oh, so far, not good. Wait, I'm gonna have to do a sitting room at the bottom, surely. Like, surely that's how it works. And also imagine you're downstairs and you really have to pee. You've got to run up 3 flights of stairs. Well, 2 flights of stairs to get to a toilet. That's ridiculous. We can't do that. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna have to start again, honestly. I think I'm just gonna bulldoze this and start again. And honestly, I don't bulldoze my lots very often and start from scratch, but this just did not turn out great. Okay, so imagine we do a nice big sitting room. A lovely hallway comes out of that. We then have a beautiful kitchen and a dining room. And that's your beautiful square. That's your beautiful... Oh my God, it looks so bad. Why can't I do a normal house today? What's wrong? That's huge. If I do that, that's just going to be a literal block. It's going to look like one of those like Polish block apartments, isn't it? It just is. Okay, maybe I do something like this. That's quite fun and interesting. Kitchen, sitting room, dining room, stairs. I'm stuttering because I'm nervous. So then I'd have to have at least like this be the hallway continuing up from downstairs, of course, because I'll have to have another set of stairs. Oh, I can't have those. So I'd have to have like, just say these, which are fine. These are okay. We'll put these stairs here, right? So then at the top of these stairs, we'll have a nice big hefty bathroom, which is going to be room number 5. We could have a master bedroom for the parents as number 6 and a lovely little office space. And by lovely little, I mean humongous office space, right? So then floor number 3 is going to be what? Just a massive kids room. Great. This is not going to work, is it? I'm going to have a sitting room upstairs at some point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 2 rooms left to pick and I'm only on the 3rd floor. Okay. No, I think I'm actually going to have to get rid of that sitting room again. Does a balcony count as a room? Please say no, because I have no idea what else to do in this space. So why don't we have like an office? No, we have to have the sitting room on this floor, don't we? God. Why don't we have like this as our sitting room? And then we have like a small little balcony coming out of there. That could be fun. It's so weird how like I'm doing a sitting room here. Maybe that's a normal thing that people have. Do you guys have your sitting rooms upstairs? Please let me know, because I don't really know what the heck I'm doing, and I feel like I'm just breaking this house apart into smithereens. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So then we do office space. Then we do parents' room, kind of like this, right? So you might be like, oh god, that's very squishy, because like that's your small hallway. But that's fine. We could do like another little cute balcony here or something. That doesn't matter then that it's a short hallway or a small hallway, because your Sims can still walk through this hallway. Stairs do not exist. OP generation failed. What? How and why? OP generation failed? I don't understand what you mean. Please explain further. Just doesn't want the stairs to go. Okay, now they can go there. Great. Thanks. So then this would be like your attic room, which the kids will sleep in. That makes sense, doesn't it? Poor kids. Yeah, this could just be like one big room. Like I can even kind of make it like this, right? But that's like the attic room that the kids have, and the kids just sleep there. So that's room number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What am I missing? How am I missing a room? How? Where do the parents sleep? Here. They've got an office. There's a bathroom, a sitting room, kitchen, dining room, hallway. I can do another room? Oh my god, I'm so confused. Okay, so I finally figured it out. I literally had to put the objects in because I was so confused as to what was going on. So we've got everything, right? This would be like a nice big kids room, and we could do like a fun play area. So then I thought to myself, like so we've got one room left. I could have just made 2 kids rooms, which probably actually is a better idea, Sandra, isn't it? Hold on a while. Because I was just going to do like an upstairs bathroom, but like, isn't that a bit boring? So maybe what I could do is I could just create like a big room for one child, and then like this is the other child's room. Yeah, so then we've got 2 kids upstairs in the attic. Parents over here. Office space up here, which I feel like this office space could be reduced a small bit in size. It's like we don't need it that big. And I think the hallway needs a little bit of more room. Then I've got like some balconies just to make the space feel a little bit more interesting. And then that is going to be your 2 kids' rooms. I wish this was like 20 rooms and 4 floors, so then I can actually do like fun spaces. Whereas these are just like huge rooms, and it just looks like an apartment complex. It looks so bad. How am I supposed to make this look good? Oh my god, send prayers. I don't know where I'm supposed to go with this, but here I'm actually thinking of doing this idea of the half wall with the glass texture. So we could do something like this and paint this like glass. That's quite fun. I wish the half wall trims were just a little bit nicer than that though. I don't really like how they're all kind of just like the same. They're not the best. We can have something like this, and we could do the same thing upstairs as well. But oh my god, it's so bad. I'm actually like, I'm so scared. What am I supposed to do? This looks hideous. Okay, then I could have like 2 kind of dangerous looking balconies like this. Also, yeah, I did switch these because I don't know what to do. Also, this is like the biggest bedroom one has ever seen, but I don't know what else to do. So that's just what we're gonna go with. Maybe these are not gonna really be accessible. Maybe just like we could do some interesting big windows on these to almost make it seem like, oh, maybe it is accessible, but it's not. Do you know, it's like hotel windows. They're like, oh my god, we've got a balcony. And then it's like, no, for health and safety, you're not allowed to go onto your balcony, you know, like that kind of way. So maybe we could have the same idea in these spaces. That could be interesting. Oh, lovely, isn't it? So fun. Oh, wait, this could also become like a glass feature. This feels like I'm actually building just like a giant hotel now at this point. But maybe we just like this. Maybe this family is just really into the idea of living in a ginormous hotel. You know, they love going on holidays. So they were like, why don't we bring holidays to home? Oh my god, guys, this is beautiful. Actually, that does not look too bad. Like, dare I say, this actually looks kind of cute. Maybe we could actually turn this into a door. Hold on a while, guys. I think I could be onto something here. Guys, I'm actually struggling. Like, I'm not gonna lie. This looks like the worst building I think I've ever made. And I'm just not sure how to fix it. It's just looking really bad. It's like, it's a mismatch of designs. I cannot figure it out. Like, I can't fix it. Well, actually, maybe I could do this. Wait, maybe I'm saving it. Maybe talking with you guys is helping. Okay. It's bad. I'm not gonna lie. It's really bad. It's an apartment block. That's what it looks like. It looks like an apartment complex, but this is actually just one giant house. So that's never good when your house looks like this, because it just doesn't feel like warm and welcoming by no means. Like, it just looks like we don't want you to come in here. Like, don't come in, please. Just go away. Everyone just go away from our house. Okay, guys, I feel like I'm just digging myself a hole. It's not looking great. It looks like they maybe are really rich and they bought an actual apartment complex and now are trying to make it work, and it's just not working. And then they're realizing, oh god, honey, have we made a mistake with this apartment complex? And then the wife is like, yes, John, I told you 100 times we should not buy an apartment complex. But anyways, I'm gonna have to make do with what I have. So I hate this side because this is the side that has all of the stairs. So to put windows here is honestly just a nightmare. I am kind of thinking, would it be fun to maybe hide that section with some sort of like trees? And I mean like heavy trees. Like we could just get like these things, right? And just pretend that like this is just like a really like heavily covered alleyway by like these lovely cypress trees. Oh my God, we love these cypress trees. We love them a little bit too much. So we decided to plant 4 ginormous ones next to our house. Oh no, it's looking kind of bad, isn't it? Maybe if I do like every second size, that looks kind of more like fun. Maybe I could create like a fun like path around them or something so that like, you know, it covers up that side of the house anyway. The side that I don't want to look at because I'm not going to be able to put any windows there and I don't really want to at the same time. Things are not looking good, guys. This is going to be our back garden. So I do want to give ourselves a little bit of privacy, and considering everyone can see us from space with the size of this house, I kind of maybe want to create something like this that like it allows us to have like our own little privacy area, and maybe you could like connect that to the footpath. And then we're also closed off like this way, but we can also like leave through this way as well. So it's almost like it was like a communal area before, like a communal path, and now it's not, and we're all okay with it and we don't ask any questions. Okay, I was upset with how industrial it started to look, so I kind of changed the colors to like a warm green, and then these panels look a little bit more makeshift. So maybe they actually, you know, if the narrative is that they did buy an apartment complex, maybe they actually did put a little bit of work into making it nicely insulated, you know, make it feel more so like a home rather than just a genuine apartment complex. So maybe that does look a little bit better, but I still question the design choice I've chosen for this. Okay guys, so I think I've done the outside of it now. Do you see what I mean with trees? Maybe it's like a fun little pathway that the Sims can go like to get to the back garden. The back garden does feel very communal, but again, I'm just playing with that narrative of this being an apartment block maybe in the past. We've got a nice little gardening section, of course, some outdoor bins, and yeah, I really don't know what to say about this house. I've done none of the inside yet, which is absolutely terrifying and overwhelming. So maybe let's try and get into that for a minute. Okay, so considering this is our kitchen, let's just go for very kind of basic items. I kind of want to maybe go for quite neutral colors in this house. So why don't we go for this like beigey kind of countertop, the kind of beigey fridge as well to match. Same with the stove. I don't know whether that actually matches. I think it does. Okay, this kitchen is actually looking pretty cute. Dare I say, I actually really love it. There's a perfect nook here for a bin, but then what? Like what else goes in this room? Oh my God. Okay, well maybe I could just open this space up with another archway, and like we could have the dining room be like severely opened, like super open floor plan vibes. Is this space big enough for an island? I'm not sure either. That's also an idea. Unless we just do one of these, like it's not really like an island, it's just like a prep counter. Maybe that's where we have the sink. So it's not necessarily, yeah, it's not like an island. You can still walk around it. And then this could just be like a fun little walkway to go outside. It's so funny how many kitchens I make in The Sims and how little microwaves I actually use. It's hilarious, really. I couldn't live without a microwave. So the fact that I never use one, okay, why do I love this one? The fact that I never put one into my builds is actually like a little bit worrying. Without a microwave and a kettle, who am I even as a person? Okay, so that's just your like regular kitchen. I mean, there's nothing really too special about it. It's got like a little bookcase over on this side, and that's obviously the entrance to go out the back. So then let's do the quickest dining room the world has ever seen. I'm just like worried about going upstairs. I'm not gonna lie. I think upstairs is really going to be a lot. We've got 4 floors that I've got to do, and honestly, I really don't know how to feel about this house. I think you really lost me at the very beginning when I decided to make it look like an apartment complex. That's when I really lost all hopes and dreams. But maybe there's, you know, what do they say? If there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, maybe there's a way through no will somehow in this build. Okay, I'm really obsessed with this room for whatever reason. Maybe it's a little bit boring over on this side, but maybe there's just something so like chic and fancy about this. And also, what's up with this plant changing colors? Do you see that? It goes like really dark. Oh well, not my problem. Okay, that is that. Let me just quickly do like the hallway, because that's one room, but it's going to be combined through all of these. And I really hope you guys don't mind that I am doing this as one room. Like there is a hole through all of these, so technically it's just all one cavity. Okay guys, so I've done the upstairs bathroom, which I really love the vibe of it. I think it's such a like comfy but really contemporary kind of bathroom. I don't know, I'm really excited with this one. Then I also did the hallways. So so the whole way one room, which is this. Then we've got the same kind of thing here. There's a lot of seating areas in each one of these because like I can imagine it's a lot of walking when you're going like up and down the stairs between rooms. I like to have the idea of like sitting down for a minute just so you have like a little bit of a break. Also here we've got some books so you can sit down and kind of study here. We've got a mirror, you know, for charisma. And then since the upstairs is pretty much just kids' room, I kind of thought that it'd be funny to have, well, not funny, but nice to have like a little bit more of like a comfier couch here, like funky colors, maybe some toys over here as well, some nicer kind of vibier feels, you know, for the kids, because the kids literally have a whole floor to themselves. So I thought that was kind of cool. So we've got the downstairs complete. So maybe let's work a little bit on the sitting room. I really desperately want to use that couch that I recently got with that Casanova vibe kit. Okay, yeah, whatever it's called. Casanova homestyle kit. I have no idea what it's called, but it has a few really interesting swatches. I don't really know what the difference between this one and this one is. Wait a sec. What's the difference? Oh, you've got like some tape marks. That's interesting. Are you the only swatch with tape marks? Yes, you are. That is very random. Something's possessing me to use this blue swatch. So maybe let's try this one. Hate the way this couch didn't come with any other chairs. It's kind of hard to match a specific color to a chair that would actually make sense with this. I was almost thinking about something like this, but yeah, no, that's not really gonna work unless I just go for one like that and we just pretend that these two are supposed to kind of go together, because we do have 4 people in this household. I kind of like the idea of them all being able to sit together. I think there's something kind of cozy and wholesome about that, but maybe this room can be just a little bit more on the darker side. Honestly, I don't do very kind of dark sitting rooms. You know me at this point. I kind of like to do quite like vibey and wooden feel. Well, as she says that, she was about to get some dark wooden features going on here as well, but maybe I could do something like this and then the rest could just be green. I really laugh every time you guys say, oh my god, your next challenge should be Sandra uses just one color wallpaper. And honestly, that's scary. That's scary to think. Oh, wait, maybe this is actually quite fun, this room. I like this. You can have this in a lovely green color as well to kind of match the couch. In my head, I thought the couch was blue. Now I'm kind of seeing more green out of it. So that's very interesting how that color changes instantaneously. Oh, wait, maybe we could use these curtains. These are fun. Not sure if that's exactly the color I wanted. Oh, maybe black. Oh, this room is vibey. Okay, guys, so I've completed the sitting room and I love this section right here. I think it's so minimalistic, but it's so cute. Love this item. I'm only ever started using this object because I only got the kit, but I think that object is so nice. That mirror is so not like kid and pet friendly. Every time I see a mirror just resting like that, I'm like, my cat would knock that over and it would be a disaster. But anyways, that is our lovely little cozy sitting room. So now that kind of completes this floor, which is, it's very nice so far. I'm kind of enjoying each one of the rooms. They have a very sophisticated kind of style. So I am sensing a lot of money here. I feel like money is the protagonist of this story. Okay, I don't know what we're going to do in this little section right here in the parents' bedroom, but maybe that's something we gotta think and worry about right now. I also kind of want to make this quite a dark room, but I'm not entirely sure how to make that possible. Ooh, wait a second. I'm just trying to get inspired by certain colors and certain like textures. But so far, I don't really know whether this is actually working or am I just forcing it to work, you know, that kind of way. Oh, wait, maybe I like this like little brick moment with the wooden vibes. Maybe that's kind of interesting. How about let's pick something different as our bedside lockers. Well, actually, I've never used this before, so that could be a different idea. But I don't think that's really working with the vibe. Wait, is that glass up above it? Or is that just plastic? I'm not sure. Oh, what about like these wooden little boxes? Oh, I think these are kind of fun. And we can almost like make them come out like this. Is that kind of weird? I feel like it's weird, but it's kind of quirky. And we can, of course, have like these above them too as like our little bedside locker lamps, you know? It's like hotel room vibes. That's kind of what I'm feeling. And I guess that does make sense because this is like a weird apartment complex build. So maybe this does make a lot of sense. Oh, I'm feeling good vibes from the, well, I don't think it's good vibes. I'm just feeling some sort of a vibe from this. Don't get too excited. Again, let's put a danger mirror over on here on this side. Here just needs like a big dresser. Oh, maybe actually these, but in black. That could be kind of interesting. We could do like 2 of these. We like that. That's kind of funky. I mean, I'm not sure whether black is actually the correct color here, but I like the kind of darkness and coziness of a room like this. We could also go for these darker kind of curtains. We can run these along this section here as well. But I think what I'll do in there is just like a nice little cozy seating area. I mean, I don't know why you would want a seating area, like a big seating area in your bedroom. Wait, which color is supposed to be here? Wait, it's not this one. It's not this one. It's not. Oh, it's this one. Oh, that swatch does not look like that in the catalog. Maybe over here we could have one of these. And then on top of it, I think there's like a record player. Yes. Oh, that doesn't go up there. Not on my watch. Today you're going up there. We could have a lovely like funky little record player. I think it is floating. Yeah, just forget about it. It is floating, but doesn't that look really cool? Wait, what about, there's also a new painting that came with one of these kits. I think it's like the Sims one. Oh my God, it's random Sims games. Are you kidding me? Oh, I didn't know this. Oh my God, Sims 2 seasons? Sims 2 free, no, Sims 3, wait, what? Oh my God, this is, oh my God, Sims 2 Sims 3 medieval. Oh, that's really cute. I think we should go for Sims 2 because Sims 2 is like elite vibes. So I think that would be ideal. I think I need an ottoman. This space is a bit too big. Okay, I've added an ottoman and I've added like a really cozy rug as well. Some really funky kind of textures. Is it giving mid-century vibes? Who really actually knows at this point? I have no idea whether it is giving mid-century vibes, but I'm enjoying this. Maybe some darker kind of like light bulbs. Over here, we've got like a little makeup getting ready section, which I would personally love. I think that's really cute. I feel like I'm missing like maybe a plant in this corner. Maybe just like one of these random little dudes. Might be a bit awkward there, but maybe I could just shove it into that corner. No, wait, now actually, what if we put these two more so into the corner and then we just have the plant here? I think that looks a little better. And then over here, I did just want like a random seating area. Maybe we just really love this space. Like we love our house, obviously, because it's our house, but maybe we just like to kind of hang out here. We go to a lot of parties and we get ready together, and while one person is getting ready, the other is just like chilling here, you know? Maybe we could just have like these two chairs instead. That could be kind of fun. Wow, that's kind of cute. Okay, I like this. So like we put on the music on like our little gramophone. Oh, that's not a gramophone. What is this called? I'm sorry. Record player. Jesus, Sandra. Brain fart. Have our funky little tunes blaring on the record player, and then we just like chill here. I don't know, just hanging out. God knows what we be doing and what we're getting ready for, but we're going out and we're getting ready. I want to put another drinks tray here, but a bit annoying. I like more drink trays, you know? Maybe we could have like hot chocolate tray. That's kind of fun. Stunning plant in the corner. And honestly, we're vibing in this room. Like genuinely, no one's going to stop us now. Maybe we could have like 2 more paintings up above there. I think that's kind of funky. And yeah, guys, so that is your like parents' master bedroom. I think it's kind of cute. Actually, I feel like maybe I do need another light. Oh my God. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is going on? This apartment complex is sending me over the edge. Maybe we could lower these down a little bit and just, oh my God. Okay. Anyways, that's your bedroom, everybody. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Okay, I still have to do the 2 kids' rooms and the office space. So maybe let's just whack this office space out. Don't think I'm going to make it too special, to be honest with you. I think I'm just going to go for some regular appliances. Oh, old desk. I say regular and then I'm like, what other desk can I use today? Like, Sandra, focus. Just make it normal. Make it like what you usually make it. No, I'm like desperately trying to find a different desk. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm like needing to do something cool and interesting. I guess it's maybe because I'm enjoying the aesthetic of this house. Now I'm inspired and I'm like desperately trying to continue that inspiration. There's definitely something cool about this house. So I don't want to break it, you know, that kind of way. Like you're actually proud of yourself for once for doing something kind of cool, and then you just don't want to wreck it because you know yourself, you could always wreck it in a heartbeat. Oh, I like this room. It's turning out kind of cute. Maybe I could just have like some bookcases in the back. Oh, we could have one of these. I know this one of these is already in the kitchen downstairs, but I kind of like these. Oh, that's really clipping through the wall. Jesus. Okay. Well, I can move the door over to this side, and maybe the door opens into the bookcase. So we could do something like this. Now I feel like the rug doesn't work. Is that a bit of a squishy room? What am I doing in this room? Like I just said, Sandra, do something normal. And now she's like freaking out and tries to do something like no one has ever seen before. Like, Sandra, calm down. Let's just make it normal. Let's just make it chill. See? Nice little area here to read. And I'll just do a lovely little maybe shelf and funky little arrangement. And then we'll have this in the bag. There's just nothing that we can have. There's just nothing that we'll have to worry about. I feel like this would have been a really fun building to use to make like an apartment complex. I think I said it in one of my videos recently how I really want to do like a Polish kind of, it's not have to be Polish, but like in Poland, apartment complexes like that are very common, where you just like live in an apartment rather than, you know, living in like a standalone house and things like that. So I think there's just something kind of fun about the idea also of like squishing a lot of stuff into one space. So maybe in the future I could build us like a really big building. I can even do it like off camera, so we're all not like slugging through it together. But I can maybe build like a big apartment complex like this, and then we try to fit like tiny homes into it, or even micro homes, because honestly, like, to tell you the truth, the apartment that I lived in when I was a kid was so small. Like, we lived in the tiniest little apartment, literally technically was a studio apartment. We kind of divided the walls so that I have like a part in my, you know, a part of my own room. So it was wild. So I'd like to think that maybe that could be a possibility for me to do something interesting like that in The Sims, where we just try our best to squish in as many things as possible into like an apartment, because I also don't build enough apartments, and I feel like I always say that in my videos. Oh my god, this shelf has like the worst clipping spots. Like, why would you want something on the very edge of that shelf? Like, why would you want that? Just make it in the middle or at the very back. That's ridiculous. That makes no sense. Anyways, I'll have to just move it myself, and then I'll have to move this out of the way. Lord above, somebody come over here and save me out of this misery. Anyways, let me know if you would like that idea of me doing an apartment, because I feel like I've already said that, but I always like to know your feedback. Also, why isn't there a snapping point in the center of this desk? Who decides these snapping points? Gotta have a word. Oh my god, I've only realized there's a cow plant in that. I did not see that. I'm not gonna lie to you, I did not see that. That is amazing. Okay, you're staying here, my dear. You're staying right there. Okay, that's our little office space. That is so funny. And I used that in like a different build the other day, I think. And I was like, oh my god, that's such a lovely plant. Sandra, it is a lovely plant. There's nothing to lie about here, but it's a cow plant. That is so funny. Anyways, that's our lovely little office space. Just very neutral vibes, very chill. So now we've got 2 kids' rooms left to do. And I honestly feel like I'm on a roll when it comes to kids' rooms. I'm just so good at them. Well, okay, I don't want to like jinx myself, but I feel like I've been doing a lot of kids' rooms recently, and I'm really enjoying them more and more every day. So today we might go for kind of like a pinky. I want like a dark room though, like a dark pinky room. Oh my god, that's a lot. Oh, maybe not that. Oh, we could do like a funky like forest room. That's also kind of fun. I don't use enough of this wallpaper, and it's actually really sad. Maybe we could make it like really forestry inspired to get hyped for Enchanted by Nature. No, that's my pack. To get hyped by Adventure Awaits. You best believe it, that pack is coming, and I'm very excited to show you what it is. That's all I'm gonna say, guys. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, maybe we could put the bed kind of like over here. Do kids ever have double beds? I feel like they do. Why don't we give this kid a double bed today for a change? We could just have like one of these beds or something. Is that weird? But then again, the kid will have like no room for any other activities. Maybe the other kid in the other room can have a bigger bed, but maybe this kid over here can just have a singular bed. I don't know. I don't give enough kids double beds. I mean, we're allowed to have comfort. Just because you're a kid doesn't mean you can't sprawl yourself out on the bed. Oh, we could do like this greeny kind of color. That's kind of fun. Actually, I'm not sure where to put this stupid bed, because the door is kind of off center. Maybe actually what I'll do is I'll switch these around. I know it's a bit weird that the door is just at the very top of the stairs, but maybe that's a bit better. So then the bed can go over here, and then we could do like a little desk setup over there and some toys. But yeah, guys, I'm very excited to maybe do like a totally different type of let's play with like family and some kids and things like that. So I'm very interested to see what you guys think of that. And I've been kind of prepping myself bit by bit when it comes to like the building side of things. Okay, the snapping points here as well are driving me insane, but I've been sort of prepping myself by building a lot of different types of kids rooms. So I really hope you guys are enjoying that, because as I said, and as I always say, I don't play with enough generational gameplay, and I think this pack is genuinely about to change it all. It's about to totally change the idea of what I think about building in The Sims. So genuinely, this could be like a lot of fun to start, you know, a brand new let's play and have it be something totally different to what I'm used to. But you remember these are so pretty. Oh, maybe we could use this desk. I don't use this desk enough, but this desk actually reminds me of the desk I had as a kid, so maybe something like that would be quite fun. But we could go for like a funky chair like this as well. Oh, maybe the yellow to kind of match the walls. That's kind of fun. Maybe this kid also does have a laptop. I mean, for kids it's probably better to have like an open space so that that they can do their homework, but you can always just put that into your Sims inventory if you genuinely want this build. So maybe something like that would be kind of fun. Yes, my little acorn. Can't get over him. As soon as I saw him, I was like, yes, I'm so happy that I'm a part of this pack. This is so much fun. I feel like we need more medium-sized toys. Like, do you know, like this dude? We need more toys like him because all the other ones are so small that every time I try to do like an arrangement with them, like I feel like they get lost, which is kind of sad. And also, as soon as you put these out, the Sims will try and put them back into the toy chest. So that's also so bloody annoying. Oh, maybe we could put like a little, I was gonna say iron. No, Sandra, that's a violin. It's not an iron. What the heck is wrong with me? Okay, guys, so this is a little room number 1 for whatever child lives here. He loves like, or she, they love like a really fun little explorer, earthy, mystical vibe. So I really love this room. And then maybe let's do, what kind of color haven't we done yet in the house? I suppose maybe like a pink or a red. That could be kind of fun. Something vibrant anyways. Oh, could I try and make this wallpaper work? I feel like this is like the total opposite to what I'm usually used to. Maybe this could also be more so like a teenager. Oh, the pink though. Wait a second. Can I do it in pink? Okay, we're gonna do a lovely pink room as well because I never used the swatch of this bed and I really love this bed. So maybe we could do like a nice little pink bed. Could I use these as bedside lockers and make them somehow work here? They look very chunky. Maybe they're kind of cute. I'll do a nice little alarm clock on this side. I want to use maybe, where's that fox light? This thing. I think there's a couple of really nice pink swatches. Yeah, like this one. So that could be quite cute. And then also this plant, because this one also has like some really cute swatches. Okay, so we've got a nice little setup like this. Let's go through the pink rug category. I find that going through color categories can really help you find interesting swatches like this one. Oh, wait, now this thing, that is actually kind of fun because it almost looks like, you know, it's not maybe like a teenager just yet, still like a kid. So in between kid and a teenager. Maybe something like that would be kind of fun. Wow, guys, so cute. And then maybe like a section over there as well with a different rug. Oh, actually, don't we have like a new, well, it's not a new thing by no means. I just only figured it out. We've got this thing. Oh, but I have no room to put it anywhere. That's great. This room feels so wrong for some reason. Like I can't fit anything in here unless I put that there. But then it's still kind of bad. No, I hate that. I'm sorry. God, I really can't fit anything into this room. It's like it's a huge room, but there's just nothing I can put anywhere. Because like this feels like it will make the walkway too small. I feel like your Sims would be able to fit there anyway, so it wouldn't matter. But it still feels like it's slightly bad. What if I maybe just go for this regular little thing? Because maybe that will match the wood as well. That might be a bit better. We can maybe go for the pink version of this mirror somewhere. Maybe we could put it like here. I desperately want like a funky little pink seat here as well. Just, you know, in case you invite your friends over and your friends want to hang out with you. Like, of course, you need to have somewhere to sit your friends in your room. Maybe we could do this. So you're just kind of like chilling and then we can get that book. Do you know that open book? Well, like actually, yeah, we could do this. We could leave like a couple of them out. This one too, you're writing and then like reading and studying. Oh my God, that's really fun. I also really want this tray, which means I want some sort of an accent table here. Oh, this thing. Oh my God, my first time seeing this. Welcome to the game. How come I never seen this before? No, I kind of want something smaller though. Like maybe probably just this thing. And we could just put this little tray on top of it. Yeah, I think that's kind of fun. Oh, stunning painting up above that. That's actually pretty cute. So we've got like a funky little reading section. I guess maybe we just really love perfume as well. So we've got some perfume on this side. Oh my God, these come in pink. Oh, wow. Shame this window is kind of too big, but I'll make it work one way or another. Oh, can I not just have these like touch off of each other? Oh, you can. Okay, there we go. That's kind of, no, that looks stupid actually because it doesn't cover the top. Whereas this one actually does. This one actually at least covers a full window. So let's try this instead. Lovely. Maybe we could do this painting also above here. And now that I think about it, can I scoot is what I meant to say, not scooch. Scooch everything over one way and then maybe over here put like another little seating area or maybe more like funky storage. We could also have one of these here, which I mean like that's a load of different storage units, so maybe not. I need something underneath here, maybe like a small couch like this pink one. Ooh, So that's kind of funky. I'm not going to lie. I kind of love that. There is a nice like kind of dark pink version of this. So we could also do that. I feel like another thing I really want is like a music source. So maybe even like on the floor, we could have like one of these here, you know. We're a cool, funky teenager. We're a bit angsty as well at the same time. So that's what we're doing here in this room. And it's turning out really fun for us. And we'll just have one little light here. Oh my God, I love this room. It's actually such a lovely little pink room. I feel like when I was a kid, I would have loved that. So dare I say, this turned out really good. Okay, guys, so I think that actually now completes all of our rooms. Oh my God, everything is so like monochromatic downstairs. And then you go up into that pink room. That's where all the color went. That room just sucked all the life and color out of all the other rooms. But I really love it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I love the neutral kind of vibes and the dark tones here as well. And this bedroom in particular, I think this turned out quite cute. Now I'm gonna just do a couple of finishing touches, such as a little balconies and things, and then we'll do a tour of this apartment complex. 4-floor, 9-room house. Okay guys, so I've just completed a little bit of the back garden scenario here is, oh my God, the trees in the way. So it's just literally like a grill, you know, somewhere for your Sims to have some outdoor dining. Then we've got a little art studio here on the balcony, which I actually think turned out pretty cute. Very small, very cozy, and you got a little bit of music here as well. And then up in the balcony of the pink room, we've also got like a fun little pink chair. These very dangerously positioned candles. I mean, that's a fire hazard, but maybe we like to look up at the stars, you know. We just like to chill here, very vibey. So yeah, that kind of concludes the whole house, guys. I don't know what to say about it. I would like to say that it turned out nice, but I will genuinely this time leave it up to you. But let's do a little tour. Well, guys, welcome on into this disaster of a home where I randomized myself how many rooms and how many floors I could have done. Now, next time, I think I will do a minimum like 10 rooms to 20 if I'm going to be doing this again. If that's a strong if, guys. If you want me to do it, I'll do it again. But I genuinely think it would have been easier to create smaller, more compact rooms, but more of them, because I could have done like a laundry, art studio, a kids playroom, you know, like that kind of way. Whereas here, I was stuck with 4 floors and 9 rooms. And you may think that maybe you would have done a better job. And maybe that is true. You guys probably would have done a better job. But I struggled. I'm not going to lie. This is what we've got here. I know this area isn't functional. But in my house, we actually have coats like this. We don't have a sitting area like this, but we do have our shoes and our coats under the stairs. So I make use of the stairs in this video. Anyways, we've got a beautiful little kitchen over here. Very casual, very normal, very beautiful. I mean, I would die for a kitchen like this. That's all I'm going to say. Then we've got this beautiful blue dining room. Very cozy, very wrongly painted, but whatever. Let's head on upstairs where we are greeted with the sitting room. And I would like to know if there's anyone out there that has an upstairs sitting room, please let me know. I mean, it's a really cozy idea because it's like downstairs, we maybe have like parties in the dining room. That's like your front entrance room. But then upstairs is where like you chill with only like the executive VIP friends, you know. You only bring the fun friends up here is what I'm trying to say. We also have got a really nice little balcony section where your Sims can paint, which I think is adorable. Then we've got the only bathroom of the house, which I think is a crime and a nightmare, but whatever. We have it on the first floor, so it's kind of like mid-ground, I suppose. Only the poor kids on the 4th floor really have to just hold in their wheeze, but I really love the aesthetic. Love what's happening here. I hate what's happening with my camera cutting through the walls, but whatever. This is our cute little bathroom. Then as you come out here, you've got a little reading nook. Then let's round the corner and head up to this floor, which this is your office space. Yes, exactly. I knew exactly what room this was. Things are acting up with the camera. Jesus. Apologies. I think it's something to do with like the amount of floors that I have. It is kind of freaking out in this camera. I don't want to make you guys sick, so I'm just going to show you a few different angles. And this is the hallway section, which is actually quite nice. Just another seating area just in case you are out of breath from going up all these flights of stairs. Then we've got this beautiful bedroom. I mean, I love it. I think it's something so like obviously contemporary, industrial, but very cozy. I don't know why I find this cozy. Like there's nothing cozy about this with that brick wall. But sorry, I was trying to make it casual and it's really not. Love this little section as well. Is this giving mid-century vibes? I have no idea. Anyways, I would have loved to do like an ensuite here, maybe in that corner, but I didn't have enough rooms, so whatever. Then you head on up to the 4th floor. Oh my God, things are bad up here. But you've got this kids' room, which is very cute. Very adventurous vibes, kind of mystical. Love this. And then the last room of the house is this lovely little pink room. My camera just is deciding to not work for me today. This pink room is very cute. I don't do enough like really feminine rooms like this, so I thought that was very, very cute. So this could be a child or a teen. And also then we've got a lovely little balcony. Not safe for a child, to be honest with you, to have a balcony on the 4th floor. Like that's scary, but I mean, not my problem. Sims don't fall out of windows. I never did anything here actually, but this is not really an accessible area. So maybe all I'll do here is I'll just paint it. And maybe I'll just add some of these. I don't know. Maybe that window opens so that we can like water these plants. But I have no idea, guys. I have no idea what this house is. But this is what it is. And it definitely was a challenge for me. I would like to do a house where maybe the stairs are like on the other side of the hallway. Because this is like, oh, hallway is all one in one area. And then, I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I think this house turned out okay. So I would love to hear your feedback on how we can maybe make this challenge a little bit more challenging to create maybe a little bit more of a compact space rather than a massive ordeal like this. But anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed, and let me know your feedback down in the comments. As per usual, if you are going to be purchasing any packs maybe that I've mentioned in this video, don't forget to use my creator code. Don't forget to subscribe, as I'm so close to getting 20k, guys. I'm actually in a little bit of shock. It's insane, and I'm so grateful for everybody watching and engaging with my channel. This literally means the world to me. And at 20k, we've got a very crazy 20k challenge. So anyways, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.